The book is a unique animal. There's writing, and then there's writing a book.
First thing I thought was a short story, and when I did that, that satisfied my soul, and I never wrote another one.
It's, in a sense, the greatest challenge for a writer, is to write a novel.
I have no interest in the short form. I don't think short, I think long.
It's much more difficult than writing any type of nonfiction, in my belief, or any other format of fiction writing.
Nonfiction is easier for me to write in that I don't have to use my imagination as much. There is imagination required when one writes what Truman Capote called a nonfiction novel. That is, a nonfiction book in the style of a novel.
Miles Davis's life was his life, and he was telling that life to me. Not me trying to imagine what John Coltrane is like. Miles Davis told me what Charlie Parker was like. Miles Davis told me what John Coltrane was like. Miles Davis described Duke Ellington to me.
I wouldn't be interested in doing a nonfiction book, for instance, because I like the space the novel gives the writer.
Even though there's not as much imaginative work, it's very, very hard because I've got to interview people. A lot of times they're crime victims. They're people who have been terribly, terribly hurt and wounded, and I'm going to portray them in a book.
In fiction, in a novel, that's my job. Everything comes from me. Not only the ordering, but the characters come from me. I have to breathe life into them. I have to give them a language. I have to give them a point of view.
And sometimes I need to portray them, warts and all, when they've already suffered a lot.
When you write a book, whether it be your own or someone else's, it's like bringing a child into the world.
But I have to be ready to defend in court everything I write when I do nonfiction, because we live in a nation of lawyers, and the second someone sees his name in one of my nonfiction books and realizes that I'm a deep pockets writer, off they go to some ambulance chaser, and I'm sued, and I have to defend.
People believe what they read. They do believe what they read these days. They believe what they hear, like Rush Limbaugh. Yeah.
I have to defend for writers everywhere, because I can afford to defend.
If you have a child, and even if the child tells you to go to hell, that they don't even want to see you again as long as they live, you still know in your heart that this is a child that you helped bring into the world and that you love.
So you better damn well be responsible about what you write. You better tell the truth, whether it's in fiction or nonfiction or whatever. And it better not be designed to hurt somebody.
The nonfiction books are my stepchildren. You know, I can love them, but they're my stepchildren. And the fiction books, the novels, are my blood children. You know, they have my DNA. I created them entirely.